Hello, and welcome to the eLearning Department series on the 7 Principles of Good Practices. We are focusing on Principle 1, which encourages contact between students and faculty. Screencast-O-Matic is a wonderful tool that it has a free version for faculty and students to use. Now, some of the reasons for using screencasting is building a teacher presence in your course and giving students a chance to hear your voice, maybe see your picture at the beginning of your screencasting will help build that connection between you and your students. Now, in the e-learning student orientation, we have actually had students that express that they would like faculty to include a course navigation at the beginning of their course. Because we have academic freedom and each person's course is a little bit different, even though we have the students go through the student orientation, they find that that orientation does look a little bit different than each one of the individual online courses they take. So providing a course navigation video using Screencast-O-Matic will give your students an insight into your courses. Okay. Another reason that you could actually use Screencast is providing feedback on assignments. We do have some online faculty who will bring up an assignment, a document, a project on their screen, and they will actually use the Screencast-O-Matic to record feedback for their students and then give them access to that feedback. And from what we've heard from students, they really like this information. This can also be a little bit quicker than going in and trying to hand write out feedback and providing it in a handwritten format or in a document format. Okay. Another thing that you can use Screencast for is providing directions. And again, you could open up a document with the directions on the screen. It will give a user, the option to hear a lecture about the assignment, providing them directions that way, as opposed to just reading the instructions to an assignment. So it's another form of, reaching students' different learning styles. So it's another great way to use screencasting. All right, some of the advantages of using Screencast-O-Matic, even in the free version, they have an area where you can upload your videos to their storage area. So this way, you don't necessarily have to have the files uploaded into the learning management system for students to download. They don't have to open them, so you can give them links to it. Or you can embed it. So another advantage is you can actually send your videos directly out to YouTube when you're done building the videos through Screencast-O-Matic. So it's easy storage. Another advantage of using the YouTube option is YouTube has the editing tool so that you can actually edit your closed captions that are automatically created through YouTube. All right, obviously you can embed it from YouTube as well. And we know that there are advantages of embedding videos because if we send students out to watch a video on YouTube, a lot of times we lose them and they go off watching the cat's videos or the dog's videos or some videos that pop up on the side of their screen. So it's nice to be able to embed the videos. Another advantage is the ability to record up to 15 minutes. And this is available in the free version. And for anybody that's used Jing in the past, Jing, sometimes that 5-minute limit was a little bit tough to stay within. So you might need a little bit longer. So this gives you those options. Another advantage is it has a larger pointer, which is a circle that moves around on the screen. So it draws the attention of the students to where you want them to be looking when you're talking about what they're seeing. It has an MP4 file format, which can be easily downloaded for students if you want to just give them the file to watch the the video once you're done with it. So that's another advantage. Okay, when you go to use Screencast-O-Matic, some of the things that you might want to get use to prepare yourself is find a decent headset with a mic built into it. By using a mic in the headset, it usually blocks out outside noises a little bit better than just using the stick type mic. You can also use, a gaming headset, anything with a mic built into it. And if you are going to be doing this a lot, I would recommend that maybe you can have your department use the procurement card to purchase, maybe a $25 to $30 headset with mic. Creating a bulleted list to cover the information that you want before you actually start recording your screens. That will help. If you want to go so far as to creating a transcript, it's not a bad idea to have the transcript already written out. It makes it a lot easier to actually do your recording, and it makes it flow a little bit better as well. Okay, and the nice thing about it is you can actually upload the transcript to go with the video, and that way students could actually print out the transcript and use that as a guide when they're watching the video. Another thing to me that you should be aware of is speaking clearly and speaking slowly. So if you do decide to upload the video to YouTube, it actually creates the closed caption a little bit more accurately, so less editing is required. Keep your video short, okay? We know that everybody's attention span today is very short, and if you can keep your videos under 3 minutes, that would actually be the best. If you need longer videos, it might be easier to go in and create short segments and then put them together in your course, okay? I would recommend starting off with a picture on your screen so the students will get a chance to see what you look like and make the connection between your voice and you. If this is going into an online course, if a student sees you in the hallway, they can make the connection that, oh yeah, that's my professor. So it's a good idea to set that up. Okay, some of your resources for creating a post would be the Screencast website, and I've included that in this PowerPoint that I'm going to provide. The Screencast website, the tutorials. I have a whole set of tutorial videos that you can go in and use. I've included the link to the Screencast tutorial screen, some tips that might help you in working with your resources. And then I've also included an example video created by Robert Morris, who teaches English on our campuses online, and you might want to take a look at his narration that he has at the beginning of his course so you can see an idea of how you could set it up, what it would look like to students. Okay, when you go to the Screencast-O-Matic website, it's just screencast-O-Matic.com, and you can see the website at the top here. You can, basically all you need is an email address to go in and sign up for the free version. You could sign up for the pro version. It's only $15 a year, and we'll talk about some of the options or the advantages of doing the pro version if you decide to do that. All right, when you actually log in using your email and your whatever password that you set up, some of the options, you can go in and just start recording. You can actually record as a guest, and it will allow you to download the file, or you can record and save it to your Screencast-O-Matic website, the server that they have available to you that's part of your service for free. you can go in, and I've got a screen here with my uploads in here, and I can go into my previous uploads that I've uploaded into the Screencast website. You can also download a installation that will create an icon on your desktop, and you can access the Screencast-O-Matic website right from that if you want to. I have actually found that logging into the site and starting the recording from there seems to work better. Okay, now some of the options that I've already talked about. For the free version, you have 15-minute recordings. You can record the screen, you can record the webcam. So for an example, if you want your students to do a speech, you can actually have them sign up for the service or use this free service, and they can use their webcam and actually present to the class. They could then, they could share their screen or just do it through the webcam. Okay. You have the ability to publish on YouTube, which is a free service. And then you can also save your video files to their server as well and share it out from there. Okay. If you choose to go with the Pro version, they eliminate the Screencast-O-Matic watermark. You can have longer recordings, but you also have to pay into a Pro host, which is another $15 a month. They do have an option of editing tools. They have draw and zoom options, and they also have the publish to Google Drive, Vempro, and Vimeo Pro, Dropbox screenshot tools as well. So that could be a direct link out to storing your videos, and that's for $15 per year to have it. So it's not a very expensive option. Okay, if you do choose to use Screencast-O-Matic to store your videos, you have the option to give your students a direct link, and there is an advantage. If they do the direct link, as opposed to sending them out to YouTube, you can, you're eliminating all those advertisements and things like that. So by using the Screencast website for your server, it eliminates that. You can also grab an embed code and embed it right into your course in Blackboard, or you can download the MP4 file and upload that MP4 file to your Blackboard account and have the students download. I would recommend the embed code because that way it's one less step for your students. Okay. If you're going to use the Screencast website and do the embed or do the link out, remember you've got to include some type of transcript with the file, with the video, and you can upload that into Blackboard, and that way students could print that out and actually watch the video while they have the transcript in front of them. If you're using YouTube, you can do the closed caption, which is synced captions, which is the more preferred method. So you have that option if you do it to YouTube instead. Okay, now when getting help with any of these resources, we on our blog have presentation materials. We also have the recordings from these sessions that you can do. You can also go in and you can visit our blog for tools and tips. We also have a web page that part of our blog that has tools that you can use in your online courses, and you could go into that. Now, let me. Okay, now in our blog, you can see we have technology tools, and one of them are is going to be our Screencast-O-Matic site here. Let me scroll down. So if you wanted to find out a little bit more about screencasting, you can go into there. If you want to look at our workshops, you can go into our events and workshops and look through that, and there's a link in there for the page for the presentations. You can also go into our presentation material, and there's actually going to be links to this video and anything else. So that's some of the things that you can go in and do with it.